Let me ask you something. Have you ever actually felt like no matter how much you make, it just disappears? Like you're really working hard, maybe even making a decent income, but at the end of the month, you're just wondering, fam, where did my money go? You're not alone. Actually, most people struggle with this. And the difference between staying broke and becoming a millionaire isn't about winning the lottery or some secret formula. Actually, it's all down to the habits. I'm gonna give you guys 7 millionaire money habits that can change your life and your financial future forever. These aren't just tips, they're actually proven daily habits that self-made millionaires use. The best part, anyone can actually do this. Stick around because number 5 is actually mind-blowing, and by the end of this video you'll have a step-by-step blueprint to start building your wealth today. So what's the first rule of building wealth? Pay yourself first. Most people get paid, pay their bills, buy groceries, go out with friends, and then if there's anything left, they save. But that's actually the exact opposite of what millionaires do. What millionaires do, they save first. Think about it. If you save last, how often do you actually have money left over? Exactly. The trick is to make savings automatic. Set up an auto transfer to move a portion of your income into savings or investments before you even see it. Think of it like tax, because you get taxed at source. Treat that as you're paying yourself, but you're taxing yourself. You can set yourself a rule, which is to save at least 20%. And if 20% feels too high, start with 10%, even 5%. The key is consistency. Over time, as you earn more, increase the amount. Trust me, this one habit alone can turn you into a millionaire over time. By paying yourself first, you naturally fall into habit number 2, which is to spend less than you earn. This one sounds obvious, but it's where most people actually fail. So here's the problem. Every time people get a raise, they upgrade their lifestyle. They get a bigger apartment, a nicer car, more expensive vacations, and guess what? They stay broke, but just at a higher level. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it keeps people trapped no matter how much they make, because they're always on the same level, which is a broke level. And here's a tip and an important lesson to learn. The key to wealth isn't income, it's what you keep. So what do the wealthiest people do? They actually do the opposite. They control their expenses even when they start making serious money. I mean, look at Warren Buffett. He's worth over $100 billion, but he still lives in the house that he bought in 1958. You don't need to go to extremes, but start tracking your expenses. Find areas where you're overspending and redirect that money into savings and investments. That's how you actually build wealth over time, by compounding your savings or your investments. But for a lot of people, it might be including yourself, this is the first time they hear about investments, which leads on to habit number 3, invest early. This one is actually huge, and this is my favorite part. I mean, there's plenty of videos on my channel on this. If you take just one thing from this video, let it be this: start investing as early as possible. So let's break it down. If you're investing $200 a month, starting at 25, and it grows at 10% a year, by the time you're 65, you'll have $1.1 million. But if you wait until 35, you'll only have $400,000. So how do you actually get rich by investing early? This is the power of compound interest. Your money actually makes money, which makes more money. The best part, you don't even need to be a stock market expert. Just start with an index fund or a Roth IRA if you're in the United States, and let time do the heavy lifting. And most importantly, your money makes money for you even while you sleep. But if investing seems complicated, or possibly it will take too long, maybe you want more money now, then this is habit number 4, which is build multiple streams of income. And this is another favorite of mine. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. Problem with relying on just one income source is that if you lose your job, you lose everything. I mean, think about it. But when you have multiple streams of income, investments, side hustles, side businesses, rental income, you're never dependent on just one paycheck. And if one dries up or one is slow, the other could basically compensate. But if you're thinking, you know what, that's a good idea, but what are the other streams of income or potential streams of income? So there's 1, freelancing; 2, real estate; 3, dividend stocks; and 4, digital products. I mean, the list is endless. It all depends on what you're passionate about doing, what you're interested in doing, and basically finding a way to monetize that passion or that interest. And obviously 7 streams of income might seem extreme, but you don't need to start with all 7. Just start with one. Maybe it's a side hustle, maybe it's investing in a dividend stock. Just start The goal is to build multiple streams over time, so your money is actually working for you, not the other way around. And here's a tip that I can actually give on this one is start something that you're passionate about or you're interested in, get it going, focus on that, get that going, as well as doing your job. If you have a 9 to 5 and you want to start a side hustle, or maybe you're thinking, you know what, there's a business I want to actually give my full attention to, then focus on that, get that going, and see once that is at a point where you're like, you know what, I'm actually making steady income for this, I can add or I can dedicate some extra time to something else. Then you start building something else, and before you know it, you're on basically income number 7, and you're building that up because the other 6 are actually making money for you, and you've established those other 6. Start the video, I told you guys that habit number 5 was going to blow your mind, and habit number 5 is actually to avoid bad debt. I mean, bad debt is one of the biggest wealth killers, and I get it. Credit cards, car loans, personal loans, it's easy to fall into the debt trap, but millionaires, they avoid bad debt like it's the plague. There's good debt and there's bad debt, you know, but we're sticking on bad debt. I'll do a video on good debt later on. If you guys are interested in that, actually let us know in the comments below. But bad debt basically equals paying interest. Good debt equals earning interest. So just to touch on good debt and bad debt, now there's actually a difference between good and bad debt. Good debt is an investment that helps you make more money, like real estate or a business loan. Bad debt is anything that takes money from you without giving you anything back, like credit cards or even car loans. So if you're sitting there thinking, you know what, I actually have bad debt, then focus on paying it off ASAP. The sooner you're debt free, the sooner you can actually start building real wealth. So whether it's good debt or bad debt, but debt in general, if you manage it badly, then you really need the habit number 6, which is to learn about money. If you don't understand how money works, you'll always be working for someone who does. I mean, I don't blame you or anyone because they really don't teach people about money in schools, which is a shame. So it's on you to really learn about how money works. So millionaires are constantly learning. They read finance books, watch money videos, and surround themselves with people who are financially smart. Or in your case, you can just subscribe to this channel or just keep watching my videos, and I guarantee you, you'll learn about money and how money moves and how you invest money. But anyway, let's continue. So commit to learning. Even just one book or one podcast a month can change your financial future. So assuming you're working your way to being financially literate and you're basically trying to get your finances in order, this basically leads into habit number 7, which is to set financial goals. So a secret, millionaires actually don't just hope to be rich, they set clear financial goals. They write down specific measurable goals like, I'll save $10,000 this year, I'll invest 20% of my income, I'll start a business by December. When you have a goal and a plan, wealth isn't a matter of if, it's actually a matter of when. Before I round up this video, here's a challenge I'm giving you guys. Pick just one habit and start today. Drop a comment below which one of these habits resonate with you, or you think, you know what, this will be a good idea, this will help me get one step closer to financial dreams or being financially free. Let us know in the comments below, guys. I really want to know. And if there's anything you guys want to see, let us also know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.